let me eat warm coffee.
We're not having warm coffee.
Better let me eat warm coffee.
We're not having warm coffee. I told you no. You know what? It's Recording Wednesday.
It's not voice recording.
You said I could do voice recording on
I
Wednesday.
did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I
I beg to differ.
did not. Mom.
Sunshine, when you are older and you have a kid, your kid is going to be like, Gigi, this is the coolest thing I've ever heard. Hearing you and my mommy sing when she was a little girl.
I'm not going to let my kid hear it because it's kind of annoying.
What do you mean? Why?
I don't like it.
Why is it annoying, baby? Do you know that I think that you are amazing and incredible and so magical, and I want to record these things because I think Ellis, I think you're so smart, and I think
warm coffee. You will give me some warm coffee.
No.
I'm gonna have warm coffee. You're gonna let me have it, or else I'm gonna get pissed off.
No coffee and no naughty words. That's not polite.
No, I'm gonna get pissed.
Alice Leon, behave yourself.
I'm gonna
Alice
get
Leon, don't
pissed
use that. Alice?
off.
No.
I'm
Alice,
gonna
5.
Get mad off.
Madoff. Hey, Madoff. Mommy, I'm Madoff. Buggery. Bugaboo. You can say buggery.
My buggery mommy, she
That said not to me. You can't say it to me. Wait, I amended the rules.
My mommy's
that
a
hurts my
buggery.
feelings. Say that, but I love you so. Why would you say such cool things?
Cause I love you.
That makes no sense.
I say one thing.
It's not funny. It's hurtful.
My
Don't say hurtful
mommy's a
things.
buggery. My mommy's a
I
buggery.
am.
She is a dirty
Darling, we have like 5 minutes for you to eat breakfast, and you are the slowest eater on the planet. You're even slower than I am, which is really a feat. So, dear darling, I have a lovely baguette I can bake. We could have baguette and butter and honey. Warm baguette.
What's a
butter.
baguette?
A baguette is that lovely bread right there that I bake. Do you want to do that?
Could we have a baguette, butter, and whipped cream?
Maybe. All up high, we have to see how much time we have, because procrastinatress over here doesn't give me much. You just want to sit around and dilly-dally and argue with me, just arguing with me all the time. We waste so much time bickering about little things, like warm coffee in the morning, you little booger. All up high. Oh!
You give me a freaking goosebumps.
Doesn't that feel good? I love the goosebumps.
I hate them.
That is also not a nice word. Alice, Leon, look at me.
Tickle, tickle.
Hey,
Then I'll give you the
please
goosebumps.
don't use that word, Alice, unless you really like.
I'll give
That's a very strong word.
I'll give you the goosebumps.
You'll give me the goosebumps?
Ah, no!
Really?
No!
You don't
I
say.
was not good.
Could you please give the kitties the rest of the bacon? Alice, Leon. Would you like an egg?
No, 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 no.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Going into the pantry with my kitty.
Oh dear, we don't have time for that. Love.
Could I even give them this? The bowl too?
Please don't. Just put it right into their, actually here, shall we cut it up? Don't you think? Sweet girl? Do you have to get crocheted? Oh, do you want to get some lotion on?
No.
Where are our food scissors? drag it all over the house.
Mom, remember that? I remember it.
Sure.
Mom, remember that place?
Which place, my lovely?
Where they had the ropes in the other room?
The ropes in the other room. In Vegas when we went with the Ambagens, you mean?
Oh, here.
Here with the ropes and the, like a climbing place? Or a jumping place? Pardon?
I can't do it.
Oh, no problem. We need to get you lefty scissors, my lovely girl. Why? That's awesome that you're a lefty. Don't even worry about that. That's the coolest thing ever. I love lefties. I love lefties. We just need some silly scissors that are better for you, for lefties. These are just made for righties because most people, boring people, are righties. Like mommy. I used to be a lefty. Did you know that?
You're not one.
I used to be a, and then I was a bossy. But you know what is so funny? It's the weirdest thing, Alice. This weird cultural thing that people didn't like lefties. There was just like this unspoken thing that you shouldn't be a lefty. You should always use your right hand for things. That's what was like polite. Like the left hand was dirty or something. It was very weird. And my brother, Evan, my baby brother, Evan, was a lefty, very strong lefty. And he stayed a lefty. And I wonder if he, I never asked him, but I wonder if he ever felt bad about that. Because, you know, he doesn't feel very good about himself now as a grown up.
Nuts.
You may have, you want a nut?
Can I
You may have one of each, yeah? Here.
Can I have those in my lunch today?
I think Daddy put some lovely things in there. You don't like caramel though, I thought. Yeah?
I thought they were coffee balls.
No, they're not coffee balls. It's sea salt and butterscotch caramel.
So
You
good.
like it then? Oh look, Daddy, yeah, he put salami. You don't like those? Please don't throw anything away that you don't eat, alright? Please? I'm going to go ahead and put 2 of these in here. Do you want this many of these? No? How many would you like?
3.
3? Okay. That's quite a lot it seems, yeah? You don't dig on these as much as the whole rice cakes, huh, do you? You like the whole ones better? Okay. Do you know why? You just do? Huh.
More chocolatey.
Oh, I see. They're more chocolatey.
And they're less hard.
And they're less hard. Because you get to the soft in the middle and they're thicker. Yeah, these are more like chips, aren't they? Really? I see. Makes sense. Okay, I will. You know what's funny? They had a sale on these, and I could have bought 3 bags very inexpensively, but I thought, you know, Alice may not like them. And guess what? You know what these might be good for? Is with hot coffee in the morning, so you can dip them, and it'll make them softer.
But what about these in there?
In your hot coffee? Ooh. That's my girl. I like the combos. Sea salt, caramel, and butterscotch in my coffee? Yeah. Would you like to have a vitamin C pack in there for snack? In your lunch, yeah? You want one for after school as well? Put them both in here though. Alright. Was that good?
I need another.
I think 2 is plenty.
What did you have 2?
I just put 2 in, yeah? I think 2 is plenty. Pardon?
I need
Yes, what? I'll bring one with me. Wait.
coffee balls.
No, you may not have another coffee ball. Darling. What?
That's my headband.
Could you please give this to the kitty, sweetie?
That's my headband.
This actually was originally Mommy's headband.
That was originally mine.
But you know, it is really tiny. You're right. That's for little tiny heads. Look at those kitties. Hi, kitties.
Oh no, he's gonna go crazy and bacon.
I like nuts. salty nut. I like salty nut. Alright, so I have to clean out this. Oh, good. Daddy already started.
Jojo does not share.
Beautiful girl. I'm not making you anymore. Oh, I think the kids like the bacon. Jojo's like it. But Joe, no, you know what?
What?
I wonder if he'll get sick if he eats too much. What do you think? Just gonna risk it.
This is the only time he's gonna get bacon for a long, long time.
I know, so he's gonna scarf it, but I wonder if he's gonna make himself sick. And then he's gonna vomit all over, and then we're gonna have a mess on our hands. And that will be gross. Okay, love, what else may I get in the feed hole for breakfast?
One more bite.
Alexia, what you want?
Enough for you, Jojo. Open up. Open up. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough for you.
Hi.
Bogey's going back for some more bacon.
Okay, gorgeous.
No.
Hi.
You cannot have any more bacon. I'm sorry. I don't want you to puke and vomit everywhere.
He's fine. All right, so what should we do with that bacon, you think?
Not let them have any more and give it to the chickens. It was a bad idea to give it to the cats, Mom. I think it's a better idea to give it to the chickens because when they puke and poop, they puke and poop
That's true, outside. You are really...
instead of in here where
You're
we
so
have
much
to clean
smarter
it
than
up.
I am. I know. What is Mom's problem? You want to spoon the rest of that bacon into here, hon? Here, put it into here and we'll save it for later. I think that's wise. Because we can't keep him away from it forever. Look at him, he's like, I'm here! Let him do it, it's okay, Al. Just scoop up the rest, yeah?
No.
Al, don't be mean to him. That's a treat for him. We don't want him to be afraid of it. We just don't want him to make himself sick either. And Pearl needs some little piglet. Boy. Wing boy.
Sister,
Pardon that?
sister got a bowl. Now Jojo's eating out of it. Jojo. You're a little pig. You know that. My little piglet. No, little piglet. Little piglet. Jojo, you are a piglet. And I do not like that. He's a little piglet. I should have named him Piggy. But I gave that to the chickens. Jojo. I really have to use my feet. Na, 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 no. 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 Nee, 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 nee. Nee, 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 nee. No. No. Nuts. No, you little,
Hey.
you little shit.
Hey. Al, let him go. You've already scooped the food up. Where's the rest of the food? Pick it up.
Give it to Pearl.
Oh, is she eating it though?
Yeah, just eat some of it.
Hi, love. Just
Oh.
close the door, Alice. Just close the door. Hey.
No more bacon.
Here, and there's plenty of bacon there, Alice. There's plenty of bacon there for her. So, bring that other stuff in here. You're happy, boy.
Here it is.
You're happy, boy.
We can't keep this away from him forever.
Just close the door. And we're going to put this away, and Pearl's going to have the rest of the bacon that's in there. Okay? Here. All good, Al. 7:10 and we need to go. Am I going to make you anything for, you wanted to go?
I like one of those yummy bread things with whipped cream.
I can't. That takes 18 minutes to bake, unfortunately, and we don't have that much time.
Special bagel with whipped cream on it.
I don't think I have any whipped cream, my love.
You said you would make it.
I did, but it takes time to make.
I don't care.
Alice Leon, I know you don't care, but I don't want you to be late.
I'll just take a bowl.
Disrespectful to your
A
teacher.
bowl of a little yummy.
Can we take some eggs to your teachers? Will you go harvest them?
Right now.
Yeah, you're not dressed yet. It's perfect. Here. Put them in here. Okay.
But Goldie's sitting on them.
Push your little butt off.
But she'll get mad.
Honey. Are
She's
you
the one who
serious?
do it. Oh, that one shoe is a little bigger.
Is she? Where are your shoes?
Oh, just right there, that's.
All right. Little boy. Tennis shoes. Hi, little boy. Where's Mama going? Here, little boy. Good job, Al. Ooh, may I?
Oh, what else?
Those are lovely. Here, Mommy, hold. Or here, we'll put this up here. Go ahead, then.
I'm gonna leave one in there for her to sit.
No, honey, because there's like 8 chickens are laying, so there'll be more.
I want to keep this one.
I don't know why they keep kicking out the hay, though. That's the crazy part.
Oh, that's cute.
No, just those chickens. Really, not most chickens don't do that.
I'm keeping this one.
Why?
It's so cool. And I love it.
Alice,
Ow.
I don't think you need it.
I do.
Alice, that only gives your teacher 3 eggs?
The little girl stepping on poop.
Like you said, their poop is very...
An egg holding in my hand, which I'm gonna keep from Dan, and it's gonna be the best every time. Carl used to eat like JoJo before JoJo came.
Did she?
He took over Carol's place.
She did.
She did.
He did.
This egg needs some steam. What? It's cold. I gotta heat it up.
Yeah?
Oh!
Okay, sweet girl, now I need for you to please go wash your hands. Put that egg down over there, please, with the rest of the eggs. Hi, little boy, she'll be right out. Yeah, you're such a piglet. You have to separate you while she eats her food. Oh, you will nab it.
I eat it all.
All right. Today is Wednesday. Ellis, do you have any library books that you have to take back? Voodoo? You don't know? Sweetie, that's something you need to keep track of.
Mama,
Yes.
when's
Mama?
spring break gonna happen?
Oh, it is Not next week, but the week after. The whole entire week.
How
I
long
was
do we
thinking
get
maybe
off?
we go to Phoenix and go to like, then we can go to the air place.
How long do we get off?
A whole week, an entire week. So 5 days you don't have to go to school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Daddy will be hiking. So it's you and Mommy, baby.
We do.
Daddy will be hiking and working.
I'll be playing Roblox.
No, you won't. We're gonna go visit somebody. Let's go do something. You wanna go camping? You wanna go to the lake? You wanna go to the ocean? You wanna go see Auntie Koo? She'd love to see you.
I can go to all of those places in Roblox.
Oh, Alice, that makes me sad to hear you say things like that.
It's even a way quicker trip. All you have to do is find
You
it.
can't see Auntie Koo there.
Well, actually, I want to go there
And then just sit on Roblox the whole time? That sounds really
teach
depressing.
Auntie Cool about Roblox.
I don't think Auntie Koo gives a shit. Although Uncle Brad might think it's pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, I want to show Uncle Brad.
Actually, Uncle Brad would probably really freaking like that. That's pretty funny.
Then he'll get it.
Then he'll get
totally
it.
get
Then
it.
he'll totally get it. Uncle Brad needs to get it.
Yeah, he wants it. As soon as he sees it, he's going to want it so bad.
He totally will. Uncle Brad. All right, gorgeous. Alice, I'm going to ask you again, please, to go get dressed so that this bagel's going to be to go, okay? We don't want to be late.
You pour it all over the bagel. Then you use the tiny whipped cream in the bowl. Then you pour it
Tell me
on
about it,
top of the bagel.
Mm-hmm.
Then when you get all the whipped cream on
Yep.
top of that delicious bagel, you start chowing down on a whipped cream. When the bagel is done and the whipped cream has been dropped.
Dropped. I like that word.
Dropped?
Dropped. It's cool. Dropped.
And then when the whipped cream is dropped, then we pour it on top.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we actually get a spoon because it'll be all dropped.
Dropped. I like it.
Then when you're done getting it all on the spoon,
Tell me,
well,
girl.
first thing you do, take a little nibble.
A nibble.
Then
You
it's
like a
good.
nibble.
Then you'll put it all on the bowl. Then you'll start showering down with such as gold.
With such as... you making up words. I like it. Such as gold. Tell me more. Sing me more.
Everybody knows that whipped cream is really good. Ooh, that looks like milk.
It is. I'm going to whip it.
Cool.
I'm going to whip it good.
Milk, milk, milk.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you use milk, 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 milk?
That's what whipped cream is. It's cream first. And then you whip it. So it's whipped cream. And it gets all fucking really fun.
And then you add some sugar to make it a little sugary.
Sure.
Then it's so good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sugar's what you add.
It sugars?
Brown sugar's what you add.
Oh, no, it's actually powdered sugar. You want to keep it light because you want to whip it good. Hold on, let's whip it first. Why don't I whip it a bit and then we'll see if it already has a bit of sugar in it. Yeah? Sing it, girl, sing it.
We're gonna
Sing
put
for breakfast. You are still
that-
naked and we need to leave here very soon. Nobody's listening to mama. Nobody seems to give a shit. We need to leave here in 7 minutes. Ay, Dios mío, con Dios, Chuchito. Please, move your little butt.
How everybody goes crazy. Well, the reason my mom goes crazy is 'cause God and most of all, snuggle with me. He gave me something that I gave her too. Oh, now we know that it's gonna be fun. And it's not just fun.
Check it, girl.
Can I lick that?
You may. May you lick
Can
it?
you please lick it?
Yes, you may.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I can just taste milk.
Okay, shall we put some more sugar in there? Okay.
I don't think they put sugar in there at all.
That's not a problem. We can whip it in. Whip it good.
Oh, that really tastes like milk.
Oh, look, your bagel's down.
But what if it comes from rats?
I make sure our milk does not come from rats, darling. All right, sweet girl. Here's some powdered sugar. I trust you will add it accordingly. I think maybe like a few teaspoons is probably good. Oh, you don't need to put that back in, my love. You can whip it with this. Yeah. Do you want to spoon it in there, or what do you want to do?
I want to whip it with the whipper.
You want to whip it with the whipper? Okay.
Actually, we don't have to.
Okay. Whatever you think. You want to just pour it in there? You can. I think it's probably best to spoon it in, maybe, or you're gonna pour it in. I don't think we need to be leaving the house right now, of course.
It usually has that much sugar because it's so tasty.
Oh dear me. Yes. Okay. Yeah. That looks good.
All
All right. You want to mix it in, love? Mwah, you say.
So good.
Oh, good. All right. Special bagels. Almost ready.
I just want to get it all
Alice
the way.
Leon, my sweet child. Now, I think that's all mixed in, and I will take care of it. And you need to go put on your shoes, sweetheart. We need to be leaving the house, like, now.
Okay, could you
I'll
get that
sort
all
that
off?
out. Yep, don't you worry. my love. Honey, go get your backpack now, please, and see if you have any library books. And then put your lunchbox in there also.
I can't hear you.
Honey, we don't really have time for that. Alright, cream. Done. Bagel done. We must hurry. How you doing, girlfriend? Did you notice that mommy is, I'm also still in my pajamas? Ay, Dios mío. Okay, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Honey, okay, can you also put your lunchbox in there, sweet girl? What's wrong?
I got someone's homework.
You got someone else's homework? You're gonna turn in this homework?
Dear,
And did you put the date?
dear.
Ellison, you must move more quickly than this. Honey, come on. You're killing me. You're killing me, child. Come on, dear girl. Both the kitties are out of your room, right? Okay, we must go now, honey. Alice, what are you doing, sweetheart? Are you playing with the things in your backpack right now?
No,
What are you doing?
I made it.
Honey, I know, but we must go now. This is not the time to be laying out those things. We must go. Honey, put your backpack in there before you zip it up, please. I mean, your lunch.
I can carry it.
Lovely. Lovely girl, won't you stay? Won't you
They
stay?
don't with me.
Stay with me.
Just take a little bit of it.
A little finger dip? What do you think of it? It's good. You like the taste? You like the taste of
Let's
steel?
taste the milk and then the sugar blends in.
Oh, those are horrible. Those sunglasses should be thrown away.
I'll take them.
Okay, we'll do that later. Tell me all about the whipped cream. Can you carry all of that and your lunchbox, my sweetheart? Because you do, Ellen. I need you to carry that and your lunchbox. Come on then.
I don't need
Bye,
that.
little Pearl.
Bye, little boy.
Love you.
Bye, little girl. Bye, little boy.
Bye, little Jojo.
Right there. You can see Jojo's tail.
Yeah? Okay. Oh, crap.
I don't need it to hold my
I'm going to
lunchbox.
bring eggs to your teachers, Ellen. Please help me remember that. We're going to put them together tonight for tomorrow, all right? Hi. What is open? Is Maddie's window open? Something knocked off. All right, we gotta go.
Was it open?
No, something. Probably that thing knocked off.
Maybe that thing's wind blowing.
I know. Here we go, love. Quick like a bunny. There we go.
That's it.
What's that? That's it. Whoa. Your hands are full. Come on, sweetheart.
video Wednesday.
It's no video on Friday because you have Derby. One of you slurping my face later, I'm sure. Oh, look at that big puppy. He's so cute. Or she? I don't know. I think he pups.
It's a girl.
It's a girl.
She has kind of ear. She looks like a girl.
She's a sweet, big, old, sweet puppy.
Oh yeah, that is a girl.
Yeah.
She kind of has eyelashes.
Oh my love, I was blind. Oh, she's. Let's see if I can get out of here. Or not. Maybe. Look at that! How nice of them. Not to block me out. That is lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, this traffic is really like the worst. Oh, this construction is hard.
And I don't like it.
Yeah. It's gonna happen.
Why do they have to do it right here?
Well, because this is where they chose to put the gas line, which just seems really silly to me.
Right in the middle of a neighborhood.
In the middle of a neighborhood, in the middle of a busy, underneath a very busy street. Very interesting. Okay, baby.
What if this whole area is blocked off and we just got to stay home?
Maybe.
Then you would get to dilly-dally on your phone. And I would get to play on Daddy's computer.
Yeah.
And Daddy has another way out where he can actually go to work.
Yeah.
It's like, not our way. Could I have some icicle water, please? Down?
Okay.
a video.
That's cute.
Only tingle here.
Only Tingle. Hi, Al. How you doing, my love? Are you gonna have a great day? Good. My sweet Annie. Pretty girl. I love you so.
I love you too so much.
Hi, baby girl. Mhm. Let's see what time it is. Oh, look at that, Alice. I can walk you to class. Would you like that, or do you want me to drop you off?
Class.
Okay.
If we just started playing hooky right now and we agreed on it
Yeah.
and we just parked,
We just parked.
then we agreed we were gonna play hooky today.
Would that be so fun?
It's
Alice,
good.
we need to win the lottery. Will you put that out there to your fairies? Tell them, get some numbers going for us.
Why do you want to win the lottery?
Because then we could just go buy our own school. Like we could just go buy it and go, right? Like right now. Although we would still need to plan it out and all that stuff, so we should keep working on all that. But it would just be easier than we wouldn't have to convince anyone else to do it with us. We could just do it on our own.
Hey, I can't fix my whipped cream. Oh, my bagel.
Oh, okay, my love. Do you want to take your bagel and your lunch? No, thank you.
Oof.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Say. You want to give your substitute
My thing.
a
You
doodle?
make my heart sing.
Go girl. Tell me about it. Tell me about it,
I've
Alabama.
heard it in a movie. The girl sings, but she's actually a fairy. She has butterfly wings.
Oh, super cool. Tell me about that.
Wild thing, you make my heart sing.
Ooh, go girl.
Everything.
Oh, I like that.
Go back.
Okay, Bunny. Are you going out the other side?
It's called Strange Magic.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait to see that movie. Could you please grab your things? My sweet.
Mom.
Yes, my love.
You want some fun?
Alice Leon, you make my heart sing.
Now you're gonna start using that, aren't you?
Yeah.
Nuts.
What did you say?
Nuts.
Nuts, too.
Now you're gonna start using it all the time.
You're such a trendsetter, but of
I'm trying to stab
course I
it.
have to go potty now. Alright, hold my hand.
There's the girls' bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
You can go in there.
Yep. Alright, grab it. Tell me about today. Do you get to go to the library? Ooh, what? Is that a hair?
Yeah.
No, that's just furniture. It's fine. Wild thing, you make my heart sing. I want to play hooky. I have a boatload of work to do today, though. It's all good work. Babe, you're done at 1:30 and I'm and Pop are picking you up, right?
Morning. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright. Did
Wow, like everybody's dressed up in cool costumes.
why?
I don't know. Looks like fun. Something fun.
What do you mean?
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah. But
Mom, we have to go into the office.
Wow.
Did you? They went on a trip.
Did we forget something? Did we forget something? Oh, it's a play. Maybe there's a play today. Do you want to give your teacher Juvies, your substitute? And have you given this? Oh, what is that? Cool. What are these, Budep?
That's what we looked at.
Oh, where's Alice's? Where's Alice's? You chew the bubble gum, you flatten it and stick it on top of your mouth, then you put it on your tongue, you blow the bubble, and that is how you blow a bubble. You are so clever.
That one said, they say poop.
Pop. Poop would be 2 O's. I like this, guys. This one reminds me of... That one's awesome. I chew it for 1 minute, Wade says, and then I put on your tongue and breathe in and out, then pop, 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 pop. All right, honey, I don't think we're supposed to be in here. Come on.
I gotta ask the teacher.
What do you have to ask the teacher?
Some people just stop.
You don't have to ask them right now. Ellis, Leon. Ellis, no.
I want
Ellis.
to.
Ugh. Do you want to give your substitute a Juvies?
Okay.
Here.
Miss Brown, why is almost everybody dressed up?
Why is everyone just at colonial days in 5th grade? Can you believe that? How cool is that?
Good morning. Oh dear. Have fun, my sugar. Sugar, 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 sugar.
Yeah, I got it. What are they doing? Making like a run. They did something.
Hi. I heard they did.
Have a great time. I can't wait to hear all about it when I call you.
Hello, good morning. Pretty good, how are you?
Good. I have
Oh, those are yours.
egg wrappers. No, please. No, you can.
You know what, we
can give
could
me the
use
next-
our
you
egg
give me the next-
cartons. We get tons of these,
Yeah?
but we need egg cartons. If you guys want some eggs, we'll trade
I
you for some
will
cartons.
I will save our next batch.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yep.
How's it going?
Good. How are you guys? What you up to today?
We did this. We did this.
You're like,
He's got his own form of
My whole day.
like morning fitness regime. He works out on the wall. We go over to the bike rack. He goes over the bike rack like 20 times. Yeah. This
I
is
think
little-
maybe you could charge some of the moms in the neighborhood to take them on a.
How about
on a
that?
circuit.
You don't even need to meet up anywhere. It's just
No,
like, hey,
just
after
like
you
drop your kid at
kids,
school, do your
Yeah.
circuit,
grab a spot on
do
the
a
wall.
little
Let's go.
CrossFit, scream, yell at the wall. I mean, that's what
bring
it's
some
all about,
sandbags.
right? Just using what's available to
There you
you.
go. That's what, go find a rock. Find
Yeah.
a rock and meet me at the top of the hill.
I mean, that's what they do
I'll
at
be happy to
CrossFit.
swipe
Have
your
you
card
ever
now.
taken a?
Yeah, I used to do all this stuff.
Yeah, me too. And you know, I mean, what? I paid like $200 a month to have somebody yell at me to throw
So
rocks
the good
around.
thing is
like,
that
well, I can
did-
yell at myself for
I had
this,
a- I
right?
had
My
a-
kid can yell
I
at
had
me.
a free intro in the Army, and they would be like, ammo can, that's small and heavy. That ammo can weighs 60 pounds. Why don't you pick it up and run over there?
Yeah.
Right? And just do that for 20 minutes,
Yeah.
and we're done for the
And
day.
then
Like,
you're
and
exhausted
You're like, no, I'm done.
and done. Yeah.
Yeah. The other night, I mean, the thing is, it's not fun. That's the thing.
No, but why would you also pay for it?
I don't
like,
know.
why would you pay someone
The other day, we were
to make
watching-
yourself do that?
We were watching something on TV, and I hate
Oh,
to
man,
watch
don't.
ads, but this was a thing you couldn't fast forward, so you had to watch the ad. And they had this the new thing, right? The Nordic, whatever, some Nordic track thing where
the
it's
ab blaster butt.
well, you take
puffer.
you take a elliptical and you take a stair climber and you take a bike and you're trying to hybridize them somehow, right? And so there's this
Because we
super
don't
fit
ever
person
want to
on
be
there, and
outside.
I'm like, and it's like in only 12 minutes. I'm like, you know what? If you do jumping jacks for 12 minutes,
You are dying.
I'm
You've
like,
hit every muscle in your body.
I'm like,
No,
if you just like did a random sample of people and was like, dude, if you do jumping jacks for 12 minutes a day and drink water instead of sugar drink, like you'll lose 20 pounds.
20
Like
pounds.
that.
Or maybe just like figure out the amount of calories your body needs to sustain itself and then not give it like a couple hundred a day and then just sort that out. Because
Right.
it's all about just what goes in and what
Yeah.
comes. It's kind of like basic math like we're trying to teach you guys. But for some reason we confuse it and mess it all up when we get out of elementary school.
Well, also I can't stop. The other day I was like, I'm just going black coffee now, right? Because I have to drink my little coffee mate.
Right? Why
I
black?
can't do it.
Oh,
Can't do
Coffee
it.
Mate? Just
It's
go
so
get
bad
that
for you.
beautiful
Yeah.
real cream. The one in the glass jar from
Okay.
the...
Is it so good?
It completely changes it.
Where-
and
where do
then
you get it?
go get
Just from the
one of
store?
those $2 like little fuzzy things. Like, not fuzzy. They're like little tiny mini hand blenders.
Okay.
And it foams up the milk
Oh, nice.
beautifully in like 10 seconds, and the milk is just so gorgeous that it's I don't even do sugar, and I'm a sugar cream girl.
Yeah.
And I don't do sugar when I do the
That's
whole
what
milk.
I'm trying to, I can't stop eating a chocolate chip Costco cookie.
Why
I
not?
can't. It's so good.
Well, what I'm
I need to,
thinking I'm
but
gonna
I
start
need to
make
cut it out of the
healthier
morning.
muffins for the morning.
Yeah.
Because I'll put chocolate in. Big deal. I love chocolate. Like,
so
might as well just do it in a healthy muffin so
Yeah.
you get a little bit of both instead of
Yeah.
just being like all the way like, I'm gonna do Costco chocolate.
Right? Or you just find yourself like outside of a Circle K, stuffing
Right.
all those Otis Spunkmeyer triple chocolate things in your face.
I
Just
don't do
hating
that as
yourself.
much. See, I don't have to work, so I don't have to work, and I can work from home. So I'm not like, I remember sneaking McDonald's,
Yeah.
but I was like sneaking it from myself. It was the weirdest thing. Like, I didn't have any time. I was starving.
Yeah.
Like I had 8 minutes, and I was just like, sat in the car almost in tears, shoving
I
this
know.
food down my throat. Like, I hate this food.
So
I don't want to
you know how
be doing
like
this
on like
right
the
now.
little Dove chocolates or whatever, sometimes they'll have these little. I don't know if you, but there's one brand where they have a little message in them.
Yeah.
It'll be like, give yourself permission to love or something, right? Like there's kind of like fortune cookie-ish.
Slather this
like,
all over
Like
you.
you open one and it's like he doesn't deserve you, like that kind of stuff, right? But
Are you serious?
no, but
Oh,
they're
that would
like
be
they're like
awesome.
almost in that direction. But I just think like with those like Otis Spunkmeyers, for example, like they ought to have a little message in them that's like, begin hating yourself now. It's like, yep.
One small African child would die because you made this.
He would die if you ate it. He would be like, "Go, done." I remember watching some documentary about some of the Lost Boys from from Darfur.
There are a ton of them living in Tucson.
Oh,
A couple
really?
of the guys who wrote the book are living in Tucson.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, fascinating stories.
Oh, I'm sure.
And
just
the mining and the
Unbelievable.
like
Unbelievable.
unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. It's like. But anyways, I remember watching this thing, and this is more of a lighthearted thing. But
Yeah.
I'm taking what I want from it. But yeah, it's like these guys. They sent them to these guys ended up in Wisconsin or something, and they the local family that was sponsoring them, like stocked their fridge and their pantry.
Yeah.
And they couldn't eat anything because everything they ate was just they were like,
Made
I
them
can't.
sick?
It's made me sick.
Yeah. Community
So
Food Bank has actually helped start Community Food Bank. If you're on food stamps, will come to your house and help you plant a garden. And so they've started a lot of gardens. There's a
That's
lot
awesome.
of Syrian refugees, especially,
wow.
living off of Alvernon and Grant, right in between
about
like
that?
Grant and Glen.
Yeah.
So a lot of those big apartment buildings, they've started these really beautiful local gardens.
Nice.
And then there's Ish Kashita Refugee Network. Have you heard of that? So it's a refugee network, and they go around and harvest all of the fallen fruit and dates and stuff from all of the beautiful trees in Tucson, like all those grapefruit trees. So if you have a tree that you don't harvest enough from, or you see a neighbor, they will come and do it for free.
Oh, awesome.
They'll even harvest, like they harvest our chickens that we don't, like our laying chickens are not good eating chickens, but they will like cocoa van them or whatever and harvest them and totally use them. So, and every year they have a little place on Grant and they sell their dates. Their dates are amazing for like $6 a pound, and they sell their fruit and stuff. And now there's this, so I'm friends with Steve Farley. He wants to be the governor. He's a legislator. A good legislator.
Yeah.
And his girlfriend's a lovely woman, and I helped her sell her house. And there were a lot of amazing connections that came from real estate also. So I don't want to badmouth it totally, because I met some awesome people.
Yeah.
But she started this group at their church at Grace St. Paul, and they do a monthly potluck, a family potluck with Syrian refugees.
Oh, nice.
And it's really lovely. And then they also started this Syrian sweets group of all the ladies, and they do these handmade beautiful sweets that they sell at like the farmers markets and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Delish.
So yeah, there's a lot of stuff around food and refugees, which is hilarious because we can't even. I'm looking around here and I'm pissed. I'm like, I bet that's a Be Kind thing, that big thing that's sitting there, right? That they probably paid like $10,000. The school probably paid $10,000 for it. And I'm like, but we cannot supplement the food that our kids are eating. We can't supplement, like they're still eating food. We could put that money into paying the Ishkashita Refugee Network to, you know what I mean? Bring some women in and cook food for the kids, or, like give back to our community. And this is the worst part is I'm really good friends with Jeanette. Like I'm good friends with her. I think she's a lovely woman, but I don't get her nonprofit. Where is this money going?
I don't even know anything about it.
It's all about kindness. So I've approached her to help with like specific things. Like I have this homeless friend, or I have this, like we've got this specific community member who needs our help. And she's like, we don't get involved in specific things. We're just about general kindness. And they're raising $1 million.
Yeah, I had so one of our friends, his daughter is, she's like 16 or 17 over at the high school. And they were trying to, she and some of her friends were doing, I can't remember the gist of it. They were doing something that was in the nonprofit direction, and but like they couldn't make any headway because this organization had sucked all the air out of them. Like there was no space.
Or like the Heart Ball, right? So I have another girlfriend who runs the Heart Ball. That thing probably raises $600,000 in a night, but they spend $525,000 on the party that they throw. Do you see what I mean? Like,
well, there's things are like, what is this about?
What is this about? Who is this exactly helping? Because I don't see it visually. All I see is a $10,000 statue in the middle of my kid's school where she can't get a decent meal. And there are kids starving in this school. There are kids who don't have food, and we're putting up to kindness. Like, what does kindness really mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that means helping your community, giving back right where you are. Like I just don't get it.
The concept of low overhead is not. Well, it's like, I mean, there's organizations that will get incredible, solicitations, and we used to live in DC, like based on the address. I'm like, I know what you pay in rent. Like, you don't have to be on K Street.
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you.
Like, you pay $20,000 a month to rent out a 1,500 square foot space. Like, you don't have to rent that space, right? And your employees live inside the Beltway, and that's great, and you have influence and all that stuff, and you can get people off of the hill. But at the same time, it's like, you got to pay each of them like
6 figures.
Yeah,
a year.
6 figures plus a year to stuff envelopes.
Yeah,
or whatever. It's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable, right? But then it's like, oh, but it's what we can do, and you're not supporting it, so you're against it. Like, I'm confused. I'm a little confused. Yeah, I get frustrated because even like I try to go feed homeless people in the park. Can't do that unless you have a permit.
You can't?
Oh,
Interesting.
and you can't get the permit unless you cook the food in a commercial kitchen. So I can go donate my, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but I could have a gala dinner at my house, no problem. Nobody would
Sure.
give me any problems, right? Like, I could have a chef come to my house and cook dinner. Nobody's going to knock on my door and be like, you shouldn't be doing that, right? But you can't feed people in the park. Can't do that. We're just watching out for them, though. We don't want them to get poisoned by
So
your
their
horrible,
safety.
healthy
Yes,
food.
Oh, I just remember, yeah. I don't know. I like, it's very, every discussion I have can very easily go into, like, old man shaking his fist.
I feel like
to-
that.
Yeah.
Well, we used to have at this school, all the local restaurants would come and serve lunch like once a week.
Oh, yeah?
It was awesome, and our friends' parents owned the restaurants, you know, so we got to see them. It was so cool. But then the health department changed all the rules, and you can't have like homemade food. That just is nuts to me, right? Like that just doesn't make any.
Yeah.
That's how you keep people together is food.
I remember, well, Marla, years ago, an office she worked with was having, they basically had like a bake sale.
Uh huh.
What do you want to do, buddy? They had like a bake sale, but they had all kinds of conditions. Like, this has to be made in a kitchen where everybody's wearing a hairnet. And you're like, dude, do you understand the definition of bake sale? That's like you bake cookies
You
at
can't
home.
bake cupcakes and bring them to
No.
class either for the Louise. You can't do that. That seems crazy to me. You know?
Well, yeah.
I don't know. Change the buy the permit instead of putting up a $10,000 structure. You know, buy the permit to make food in the kitchen, or put a commercial kitchen in here. You know. Actually, I was like, Ellis, do you guys come out here and harvest this? She's like,
No,
"Yeah."
they have no. I keep telling. Yeah, we had a discussion
We
the
just
other
keep
day.
coming picking peas. I'm like, well, get some peas.
Yeah. Either you're gonna eat them, or they're gonna.
Or it's just gonna flower.
They're gonna fertilize.
Yeah.
You know, next year's peas. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, and I think this is lovely, but again, it's just like, what's the point, right?
Things are
Like,
done as an exercise as opposed to.
an actual functional. No wonder my kid wants to be on Roblox all the time. She actually sees she get it done. Like she can actually do it. She can plant
Yeah.
a garden and see it through, and then like I'm like, oh, okay, I get why you're into this. I get it,
Yeah.
because this just seems like we got to check that off our list. The kids need to know how to plant a garden.
Yeah.
But not really how to care for it or harvest it or
You gotta
use or
complete
eat the
that. Yeah, I
food
don't know.
that's in there.
Yeah.
My kid loves to be a farmer, but I don't think she will not eat a fruit or a vegetable if it looks like a fruit or a vegetable. And we work hard to try and
Yeah, you do.
eat real
Yeah.
food.
Yeah. you guys
But
just-
she won't. And
Oh,
I'm
I gotta
like,
take a break,
okay, I'm either a really, really not a good teacher, or there's some really strong influence out there, right? Like that has nothing to do with me. I don't
No?
think.
I'm gonna face you the other way.
We just gotta feed them real food. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
No options. Now we got grandma and grandpa on board. I'm cool.
Oh,
That was the first fight. Was like, we only do McDonald's once in a while. Really,
all it
4
takes.
times a week
That's
is
all it
not
takes. Stop,
once
stop, stop,
in a
I gotta take a break, buddy.
And then she would just starve herself until she get to the day where she would
That's all
right.
it
She would
ta-
eat
yeah,
nothing.
All it takes is like one exposure.
Yeah.
We went to McDonald's once in India because it was in this play mall. And we had friends who did not care.
Yeah.
You know, whatever, every day. Like, I don't care. And we went to the McDonald's in India, and we had fries and chicken nuggets, and that was enough. Like they just had it once, and they asked for it. Like so, I'm like, no, we've never been back.
It's
We've never been back.
scientifically-
But we
You've
drive
never
by.
been back, and every
No,
time
we've
you
only
drive-
been once in our life. You know, we drive by and they're
Wow.
like McDonald's. I'm like, that's all it takes.
one time.
It's been once, yeah.
I think there's crack in that stuff. I think there's crack in Brooklyn Pizza because they have the worst service and like the most dirty kitchen, but for some reason it's packed all the time and I keep going back there. And then
Wow.
there's crack in McDonald's.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure there's
yeah.
crack in McDonald's. It's kitty crack. Yeah, it's all that salt and
Yeah, well, the French fries, what do they it's a paste and they shoot it into molds.
oh yeah, and then the hamburgers have to go through like a washing machine before they're even
Well, you've
considered
heard
a
about
food
this.
product.
I mean, I think this was in Super Size Me, but you remember the guy who came who keeps them on a shelf, the burgers.
Oh yeah, that was the Super Size Me guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
and it
this
was
guy-
still like 8 months later.
So I read a follow-up article, because Super Size Me was like 10 plus years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
so
my
he's
gosh,
still
was it
doing
10 years ago?
Or more.
We still
Yeah,
haven't
he's
sorted this
still.
out.
This guy's still doing it, and he's still got the burgers, and the original one is still there. Still there.
There was a Family Guy where they did like, it was the end of the world, and so they were on a mission to get to the Twinkie factory because they knew that there would be Twinkies because that's the only thing that would make it through nuclear. I mean, it's hilarious because it's so pathetic. It's true though. It's so crazy.
What's up, dude?
All right. So yeah, but that's good. That's what Juvies is. It's nice to know that there are humans who give a shit because really.
I don't know. I mean, I can
I don't
I
think
can
there
talk
are
a good
that-
game, but I don't know what we.
Well,
don't-
no, but
we
I
don't really
mean,
put our money
even
where our
just
mouth
being.
is.
See, that's the next. So that's where
Yeah.
I think that's where our company is at this point. Where Juvies is like.
I can see you,
How
buddy.
do we help you put your money? How do we help you put your money where your mouth is? Like, how do we help you put your money back into your community? How do we help you, like, just be more aware of what you're putting on and inside your body and your kids' bodies?
Yeah.
You know, like, how do we support that instead of like doing this whole, magic show to make you think that it's helpful when actually we're just.
It's okay. He's good. You all right? Okay.
Yeah.
It's like it's just me and a rusty chain.
It's
and a bike
awesome.
rack.
I mean, this is the perfect workout.
Yeah.
I think you could make some cash on this, dude, for reals. I think you got a business plan right here. I think you gotta, and have him just give him a little megaphone, have him bark out some orders as he's
Dude, if-
doing it. Because what I'm used to seeing businesses start as this, like, how do you set up the Wizard of Oz stage that everyone thinks that you're really, but really your goal is just to make as much money as you possibly Oh yeah, that's all good. Okay, but let's just get to this part, and it's like, no, I don't want to get to, that's not the point. But I think there are more people, the more people who even just like discusses it as an option or recognize that it's going on, or even recognize like, dude, I know I should be doing better, but I'm just not. So what would it take for me to do better? Like, how could it be easy for me to do better?
Yeah, I think that it's I don't mind making things hard on myself, but at the same time, like there are things that we do that are just the easy button, right? It's just a convenience thing.
Oh, totally.
Right?
So
like, is
many
it easy to go? I can easily go to Costco and buy, whatever, 18 eggs for $1.50. Like, it's so easy,
Holy
right?
cow, are they $1.50?
No, I'm not joking.
That is
it's like
insane.
$1.68 for 18. I'm talking about like
That's
I
crazy.
can make eggs for all of us, and that's 50 cents worth of eggs.
Totally. Yeah.
That's nuts.
That's nuts.
And how does that work, right? I
But
don't
really,
know, like,
are you but do you, again, does it go back to, logically, that doesn't work. You can just imagine the state of the chickens.
I get tired. But
But then also, wait.
Yeah.
But tired of what? Worrying
Well,
about
no,
it?
it's tired of like, so what? Like, what am I gonna do? Like, go to Whole Foods, right?
No, I
I'm
could
not
just
trying to
bring you
protest, but
eggs.
it's really nice. You don't have to do that.
No, I mean,
But-
you just find a way to get
Yeah,
healthy,
yeah,
fresh
right,
air,
sure,
which
sure.
would be us. Like, seriously, I see you every morning. We could bring you eggs once a week. Totally. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, they have eggs. We can get the eggs from Hilly. She's got eggs. Like, then we're supporting them, and we're getting
Yeah.
eggs, and then it's actually convenient for you because
Yeah.
you're going to be at school anyway. It's not like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm trying to figure. I'm trying to figure out how
Yeah.
to do more of like that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Instead of feeling like, well, we need to package these eggs, and then we need to date
Sure.
them, and then I need to get them because we've already had the sweet girl who owns 5 Points Market was like, we'll take all your eggs and honey. Like, yeah, we'll sell them. And I'm like, oh, but I love that idea and concept, but that's not my neighborhood. You know what I mean? Like, those aren't my people. You are my people, but like, I don't want my teachers, like we're starting to bring eggs to the teachers, just
Yeah.
like
That's nice.
get into eating. If they get into eating healthier, they'll see how important it is for the kids to be eating healthier. But if you just tell them they have to do it and it's going to be more expensive because I said so, they're going to be like,
Yeah.
Fuck you, hippie, rich hippie mom. Who do you think you're? You know what I mean?
I think, you know, like I have concerns about, I've done again, I say I have concerns about it and then I don't think about it for a week, but like the hormones and stuff, right?
Totally.
But, you know, at the same time, like, you know, I'll think about it and I'll be like, man, we need to watch this stuff. And then I pack a bunch of stuff, you know, like a cheese stick or whatever. I'm like, where does that come from? Like,
Right.
It comes from a cow that got shot full of all kinds of stuff. Yeah, the cow's just doing his job. It's like, hey, man, whatever. But,
Yeah. Not
you
the
know,
cow's fault.
like the reason why it's cheap and mass produced is because it's part of a food factory, right?
Yeah.
Like, so
But we were told we need that. But do we need that? You know, I mean, could you really not afford to go to the farmer's market and shop every week?
we totally could. Yeah, totally.
Right? So then I guess it does become about like putting your money,
Yeah, that's right.
right? And then are you supporting, like Costco's a good company to support, but again, it's a huge corporation.
Sure.
In a town where you could be supporting your local farmers,
That's
right? Like,
That's right. Yeah.
But you have to like, that just means changing your habits, which
That's
is
right.
that's
No,
the
that's-
problem.
yeah,
If that's
so-
the huge like,
That's right.
and what's going to
They're looking
motivate
at
you
me
to
strange, like
like, do we
why-
shame you into it? You're like, how do we do it? Do we inspire you into it? Do we shame you into it? Do we, you know what I
It's
mean?
almost like
do your
almost
kids
like
have
you-
to get sick?
Yeah. Right.
Right? Like, what is it going to take to do that? Like,
What's up, dude?
and then once the cool kids are doing it, everyone else will do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they'll be like, oh, the cool kids are doing it? I want to do that too.
Yes. Then like it doesn't
We all
matter
know
if
how
you're
that
doing it
works.
for like the right reasons. It's-
Right, exactly.
I think yeah.
But as
I
you
think-
know, in high school, people are not popular for the right reasons. And as you know, a grown-uphood is just like high school on, you know, cocaine and too much
Yeah.
money, pretty much. At least in Tucson.
I'm missing out on the club.
I know, me too. I've never done it in my life.
Neither have
I-
I've lived way too clean.
I haven't lived clean, but that just was something that didn't interest
Well,
me.
no, I just like the whole. But one of my.
You're like, I totally tried.
No, one of my like you know, self-assessment at the midpoint here. Was like, hey man, like I remember like in college I was in a fraternity where like me and like two other guys in ROTC were like the only ones who didn't do a bunch of drugs.
Wow.
And some of the redneck guys were like, oh no man, that ain't for me, but everybody
Right.
else is just like they would go in the back room and do it.
Oh, totally.
But-
Andrew
but,
was in
like-
the Navy and they did all
Yeah,
that
but
stuff.
now I'm like, man, because they would always
You're
tell me,
like,
they were
that might be fun.
They would always tell me, they're like, dude, you would be you would love it.
You
I'm
probably
like,
would love it.
I probably would.
What do they want you to try?
Oh, everybody's just like, dude, just smoke a little bit of weed. I'm like, I can't.
Oh,
that's
weed is
not
super
fun.
fun. Really?
Yeah.
No?
No, it's just not. I mean, I've just never. And like at this point, I'm like, well, now that I'm a dad, like,
Oh, but it's not gonna.
yeah.
I'm like, that's like it's actually gonna. It actually makes me a super fun mom. I'm like, let's play. I'm like, oh yeah, that looks like fun. Sweet, let's do that. Oh, you want some chocolate? Yeah, let's eat some chocolate. That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, what else are they trying to get you to try?
Oh,
So-
so people are just like, dude, you should try a little bit of acid. Like, just
And are they still doing acid? Really?
they won't, well, I mean, this is a long time back, yeah.
Where would they get it? So their friends still had it and things? So we have this crazy chemist friend. He's like
Oh yeah.
a multimillionaire, high CEO, and he has this group of friends who are all like him, like super brainy, just like, and they're all in their 50s, and they go on these they take a boat trip and they go scuba diving, and they just experiment with whatever, you know, like they bring this pure stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, it sounds fascinating. You know what I mean? I'm like, that
I've
just
heard,
sounds
like,
so
I just
amazing.
heard people, like, just, you know, these are not people I know. These are people I listen to some podcasts or I hear people talking about.
Oh, cool.
Like DMT or, you know,
That
whatever.
is actually, I did try that, but it
Yeah.
didn't work. I didn't take enough.
Yeah.
But I would try that again.
I just heard some guy's experience, like, his description of it was like, that was crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
it's
Andrew
like-
did it. Ask Andrew about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Andrew was like, no, he said, totally at peace. Totally, like, everything's fine.
Mhm.
Hilly and Ellis will be fine. Like, the world is good. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to go on to something else. Which is what he wants. Like, Andrew's religious. Andrew believes in God.
Uh-huh.
I'm not. I
Yeah.
believe in energy and all that
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
but I don't believe there's, like, a God.
Personality guy.
Not really.
Yeah.
And I think we're all God in our own little way.
Yeah.
And yeah, but that like he's like there was a woman there, a female presence, and she took me and asked me if I wanted to hang out, and he's like, I would have been good just staying there. And I'm like, that is so cool. You know what I mean?
Wild,
like
yeah.
that sounds awesome. I would
It's
love
just
to
like
be
you
so
go
at
through
peace
one
with
of the,
that.
you know, like the doors to another dimension or whatever. Like, I don't
Right.
know. I mean, we don't know the answer.
What?
Right?
Our brains, how much of our brains do we utilize, and how amazing are these things?
So Finn, we need to go in 1 minute, okay? And he's like, I'm fine, whatever.
He's
just
like,
talking to
let's
Hillary.
play.
But yeah, I was listening to this one guy. He's like, he's some comedian. Come on, buddy.
Joe Rogan?
Well, I was listening to his podcast, but he was talking with another guy, and I don't remember the guy's name. But anyway, so the guy was talking about his experience with DMT, and he was basically like he's done it like 40 times or whatever. And,
That's a lot.
but he said like he sees that there's this purple woman. This woman is purple.
Yeah.
She talks about like reincarnation and all kinds of stuff. So, but anyways, he's come to understand a lot of things through her.
Ooh.
Right? But he said he had one friend that he. Again, this is just somebody's story, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
He said he had one
I
friend
like this story.
that finally, like, he had one friend, and he didn't tell his friend anything because he's like, I don't want to tell you about my experiences. I don't want to color your
Totally,
experience,
that
right?
seems fair.
We're just gonna come in. He's like, it's gonna be interesting. He's like, but I don't know where you're gonna go, or whatever.
Huh.
So his friend did it, and his friend was like talking with him throughout. And his friend was like, oh wow, he's like, you won't believe this, right? And he's like, and then he said, for his experience, he said it was all of a sudden it was just over, bang, and then the guy came out, and the first thing the guy said was like, I met a woman who knows you, and the guy was like, yeah, tell me about her. He was like, he just described the same person. He was like, she was
Oh, I just got
purple,
goosebumps.
right?
That's
He's like, she was
crazy.
purple.
What?
He said that they're all cool with you, and they hope that you're cool with them, and they appreciated you bringing me. It was like, now again, in like a scientific way, you could be like, okay, well, so what? Like, if you know, it's like people who like
But if you really are
invent the same
super
thing.
scientific, you would believe that. Do you see what I mean? Like that
Yeah.
you would understand that
Yeah.
that it is so complex that something like that is completely possible,
Yeah.
and it just happened.
Right.
You know, and it happened.
Yeah, but it's like, does it necessarily mean that there's another dimension and there's this purple woman that
For them it
she's a
is.
purple woman or whatever? But it's like
It may not be
yeah,
the answer for everybody,
yeah,
but that might be their dimension.
Yeah, right.
And he invited him to that dimension, and he found it.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
the energy that he put out invited him to that specific place. He didn't say anything to him, but he invited him to that place, which accepted that guy and hosted him and sent him back with exactly what he needed to know to prove that theory and that connection.
Yeah.
But I don't think that means necessarily that there's a purple woman out there
No,
for
no,
all of us, right?
Yeah.
And
That's
does
right.
this guy, it doesn't sound like believes that either. This is just like
No, he's
his
just like, yeah, I just don't know, yeah.
dimensional connection.
Yep.
And I
Oh,
think
man.
everybody has like several layers. You know, like Ellis wanted so bad. I mean, from the time she was little, she's like, I feel like something is missing. Like, I want to fly, Mom. Why can't I fly? I feel like I used to be able to fly and
Oh,
I can't now.
interesting.
What is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
problem? Like, she couldn't figure it out from tiny. Like, from speaking, she was like, I need to fly. Where this is missing.
Yeah.
And so when she lost a tooth, she kept losing her teeth. She's such a negotiator. And she hoarded the teeth because we told her there was a tooth fairy and the fairy had wings. So she kept the biggest teeth. She was not happy with the $2. And she came to me and she had written this letter to the tooth fairies. First time I remember her writing anything.
Yeah.
And it said, hey, I'm going to give you both these teeth and I want you to give me the ability to fly.
Oh, cool.
And I want it back because I feel like it's missing. And so I wrote her this whole letter from the tooth fairy. And I was like, hey, I need to tell you that, you know, we weren't going to tell you this until you were older, but it seems like you're ready for this information. You were once a fairy, but you made a choice to become a human. You chose these parents, and you made a choice to become a human, and you gave up your wings. And that was the saddest part for you because you love to fly. And this guy.
Yeah, it's just he's got a bunch of them.
Cool. Ellis, there's an Ellis on there. Is
How
that
about
why you
that?
showed it to me?
Cool.
That's super
Who
neat.
knew? Finn, can you buckle up, buddy? 'Cause we're gonna- Cool.
And, you know, and I was like, you have a mission. You need to show, you know, humans that magic is possible through the power of love. And you're going to have to show them without your fairy powers. You're going to have to just do this. And so she's like, I'm a fairy. Like
Awesome.
she's like, she tells her closest friends.
That's awesome.
She's like, hey, I'm a fairy in another room. I just thought you should know about that. I
I'm
can
just
protect
here
you,
visiting
you know.
for a
And she's
while.
like,
I can help out.
she's like, like she and Andrew went to Mexico, and she had this magical moment with these dolphins who came up to her after she was calling them, and she
Yeah.
has these magical experiences with like animals all the time. And she's like, it's cool. It's because I'm a fairy.
That's awesome.
That's really cool. Right, but so
Good for you guys for help for nurturing that.
right, but I mean, so that is a connection just because she created it, right?
Mhm.
Like, it's there. There
Mhm.
could be another hoop on your nose, you know? Like, why not? Bye. So nice to chat with you. You want me to bring eggs? I'm bringing eggs next time. Bring cartons, and I'll bring eggs.
Thank you.